Overnight, police cars block the entrance of this vast Florida reserve, while forensics teams gather critical evidence and try to identify newly discovered remains that could potentially belong to Brian Laundrie.
Investigators found what appears to be human remains, along with personal items, such as a backpack and notebook belonging to Brian Laundrie. These items were found in an area that up until recently had been underwater.
There is no confirmation the remains are in fact Laundrie, the subject of a more than 5-week manhunt and a person of interest in the disappearance of Gabby Petito. But overnight, a lawyer for Laundrie's parents telling CNN,
"The probability is strong that it is Brian's remains, but we're going to wait until the forensic results come in and verify that."
It was actually Laundrie's parents who flagged FBI investigators the night before and took them to a trail where the remains were uncovered. The attorney also telling CNN Laundrie's parents, in the reserve with law enforcement, ventured off the trail and discovered some items they say could belong to Laundrie.
At some point, Chris locates what's called a dry bag. He didn't want to leave the bag there with the news reporter standing nearby, so he picked it up. He did meet up shortly with law enforcement. They looked at the contents of the bag.
One former FBI special agent breaks down what's next in this exhaustive process.
The FBI's ERT team will grid out this area and search every single inch. They'll find a way to nail down this DNA profile.
Authorities did not take any questions about the 23-year-old Laundrie, who was reported missing in mid-September. He traveled with his fiance, Petito, on a cross-country trip, but returned home nearly 2 months ago without her. The couple at one point stopped by police in Utah after a witness reported seeing a possible case of domestic violence.
She had her cell phone in her hand, that's why I was pushing her away.
No charges were filed. Petito was later found in a Wyoming national forest, dead, with an autopsy revealing that she was strangled. Wednesday on Long Island, a memorial honoring Petito's life as the sharp pangs of not having answers deepens for her family and community.
So, Sam, I know a lot of folks are wondering, how long is it going to take to get those remains identified?
Hoda, it's a great question. Experts say it should be within about 48 hours. You recall that investigators searched the Laundrie home, so they should have a DNA profile of Brian. If it's a fingerprint, it could be a matter of hours. They say if it's a dental imprint, perhaps a day. But if they have to extract DNA from bone, that might take a week.
What about this location, Sam, this area where the remains ultimately were found? I mean, was this an area that was searched?
Yeah, Savannah, that's a question a lot of people right now are asking. How do the parents find this exact location and pinpoint those objects? What they say, the attorney for the Laundries, is that they flagged it to FBI investigators on or around September 17th. This was not new, but perhaps with the water receding, those items became visible. Hoda and Savannah?
All right, Sam Brock at the scene for us this morning. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.